Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Geo Speaks, episode number 11. Now, when was the last time you asked yourself a question? How am I doing? What do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Why do I want to go there? When people think of talking to themselves, they think that those who talk to themselves are crazy. But I'm here to tell you that I think you're crazy if you don't. And I mean that in a sense of asking yourself questions, because a lot of times what happens is we're going around in life aimlessly. I'm reading a book now called Die Empty. And in the book, it talks about asking yourself questions along life's journey. Because what happens is when you don't ask those questions, the one question I promise you that you will ask at the end is, how did I get here? That's the question you're going to ask yourself. But if you ask yourself questions ahead of time, you won't ask yourself, how did I get here? And normally that has a negative connotation to it. You'll go and realize that I had a purpose and all my steps was intentional to getting there. In the NFL, there'll be football players wearing pink, right? And that's for breast cancer awareness. And one of the things when it comes to breast cancer awareness, they always encourage women, and guys can get it too. So I've heard, you have to go and be able to detect it early. The early detection in any form of cancer helps to create the odds to beat it and make it even greater. And so they tell you, look for lumps, right? When it comes to breast cancer, look for lumps and see. A woman might find a lump in her breast and see like, wow, like I need to go to the doctor. They go to the doctor finds it early, and before you know it, she gets the cure, she gets the treatment that she needs, and she's fine. It doesn't become as bad as it could have been had it been detected later. You need to go ahead and find what are the lumps in your life. You see, you gotta give yourself a self-examination. And the way you do that is by asking some key questions about yourself. Why am I doing what I'm doing today? Who am I going to motivate? Who am I going to inspire? Who's watching me? That's something I always ask myself when my little brothers, my little brother and little people that I mentor, they go and look up to me. Who is watching what you're doing? Why are you doing what you're doing? What are you doing tomorrow? These are all questions that you have to ask yourself. What moves you? The thing about passion, I always talk about do what you love. And I'm reading this book, and this book, Die Empty, talks about passion is not about doing what you love. It's about doing what you are willing to suffer for. That's a whole different context. So now I wake up in the morning and I'm asking myself, what am I willing to suffer for? And when you suffer for something, you do it only because you're trying to benefit somebody else. I do this video because I'm trying to go and make sure that you don't have to go through any type of life of mediocrity. It's for you to go and tap into the greatness that's inside of you. And so I ask myself that question every day, and I'm asking you, what questions will you ask yourself every day? What self-exam will you give yourself so that you can go and find those lumps early and then find the necessary treatment to get rid of it, so that when it comes to when you arrive to your final destination, instead of asking yourself, how did I get here? You'll have other people asking you that in amazement because you've arrived at your destiny. And so I hope you enjoyed this video. This was probably my favorite one. I actually wrote a blog about it because I just feel like if we would examine ourselves first, we wouldn't need the external exams from other people. So check yourself before you check others, and you will help to discover the lumps in your life, so that way you can go ahead and get to where you're trying to go and not miss your stop. I enjoyed making this video. Please share this video. I am begging you, share this video. This video here, the people who see it will go and thank you for it. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.